Hi, this is Jonathan Branch. This is for my Psych 230 final. I originally was going to do Anne Hathaway, if I'm not mistaken, or Drew Barrymore. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's a morning. But I decided to go with Stan Lee, or Stanley Martin Lieber, the creator and founder of Marvel. So, in his prenatal development and family history, he was born in 1922 to a working class Romanian immigrant family. His family struggled very financially due to the Great Depression, and also from being. His family originated from Romania. His parenting style would have been very authoritative based on the times in the 1920s. And also, the availability of healthcare was lacking due to the time. Most likely, going to doctors wouldn't be readily available because, one, of the medicine of the time, and also their financial situation. They might not be able to afford it or have healthcare present. In his infancy and toddlerhood, his natural will and desire for independence emerged. He showed an early fondness for reading, is potentially to escape the world at large. He's developing very early. I read that he started reading his first book at a year and a half to 2 years old. He was inspired by writers Mark Twain and Edgar Rice, and that also led to the foundation of his work later on in his life. In his early childhood development, he began writing stories that indicates a very strong desire to create. He started writing the Great American Novel. It shows forward thinking of his purpose and development of his. That's a weird word. I'm gonna keep going. He did attend preschool. I cannot find the information on where he went. But he did love reading pulp novels, listening to radio dramas, and watching movies. In middle school, he attended DeWitt Clinton High School. Middle school. And then, due to his family's financial strife of getting through the Great Depression, he found a part-time job to help subsidize his family's hardships. Given that fact, he was most likely underweight. His favorite hobby still included reading and writing novels. In his adolescence, he graduated DeWitt Clinton High School at the age of 16. With his writings, he adopted the pen name Stan Lee to save his full name for more in-depth artwork. He entered a position at Timely Comics at 17, as well as a WPA Federal Theater project, earning $8 per week. In his emerging adulthood, he got married to his wife Joan in 1947. He also did not attend college, but he joined the military as a technical writer during World War II. Throughout that time, he continued to write novels and small stories. In his middle adulthood, he partnered with artists like Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko. He co-created characters like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, X-Men, Thor. He is finally financially stable from creating these comic characters. He helped the community through Stan's Soapbox, where he addressed social strife within his life and others. Stanley had one daughter, Joan Celia J.C. Lee, who was born in 1950. Second daughter passed 3 days after her birth in 1953. Joan Lee, she is currently... She never got around to getting into the profession she tried to, that her dad was in, but she could never. She just jumped around with her positions. In late adulthood, he became the Marvel's mascot, which in every Marvel movie that came out until he passed away, he had cameos in it. Became known as a cool grandpa to his grandpa. The success from Marvel skyrocketed his financials. When he passed, his estimated net worth was $50 million, and the continuous cameos after getting out of making Marvel content shows that he has pride in his work and a stable mentality. Sadly, in the end of his life, his wife passed in 2017. After that, his health declined very rapidly. He passed away at 95 years old. It come to light after he passed away that he was a victim of elderly abuse and financial exploitation. That was also due to his loss of independence, his deteriorating, his health declining. He was just susceptible of becoming exploited. And I appreciate you listening to me. I'm sorry, I don't know. This is the first time I've done this, so I feel a little rushed. But I am trying to articulate my words as best as I can. I'm not that great of a formal speaker, but I've enjoyed this class regardless. And have a good day. Jonathan Branch signing out.